Have you ever wondered why she seems a bit off when you mention a female friend? Do you sometimes feel like there is something wrong with her? Jealousy can be a subtle yet powerful emotion, and it often manifests in ways we don't expect. It is important to understand these hidden signs, not just for a healthy relationship, but also for addressing underlying issues. Women do various intentional and unintentional things when they are jealous, which you must catch in an instant. By the end of this video, you will learn the signs of jealousy and how to address them effectively. Number 10. She wants to know everything. A woman's curiosity might seem normal at first, but there is a thin line between caring and being overly curious. If she is always asking about your day-to-day activities in great detail, it could be a sign of jealousy. She might want to know everything you do, who you meet, and where you go. This constant need for information, even when you have given her no reason to doubt you, can be a sign that she is feeling insecure or jealous. For instance, she might regularly ask about your whereabouts at specific times, like where you were at 1 p.m., or what you did right after work. While it is natural for partners to show interest in each other's lives, excessive questioning can feel overwhelming. It is important to recognize when this behavior crosses the line from caring to controlling. Another red flag is her interest in your past relationships. If she is probing why your previous relationships ended or whether you still communicate with your ex, it is a sign of jealousy. She might be comparing herself to your past partners or worrying about an ex coming back into your life. Number 9. She checks your private messages and belongings. If a woman is constantly keeping tabs on your personal communications, it is a significant sign of jealousy. This behavior can range from sneaking peeks at your text messages and emails to logging into your social media accounts, even if you have made it clear that you are not comfortable with it. Her insistence on monitoring your private conversations, despite your objections, usually stems from a suspicion that you might be communicating with potential romantic interests. For instance, she might interrogate you about the Instagram posts you have liked, especially if they involve other women. Questions like who these women are and why you like their posts are common. This kind of scrutiny shows that she is trying to keep a close eye on your online interactions. Her surveillance doesn't stop with digital communication. She might also go through your physical possessions, such as your clothes or wallet. This behavior indicates a deep level of distrust. She might feel the need to verify everything you say by physically inspecting your belongings. For example, she could be checking every receipt in your wallet or demanding to see your credit card statements. Number 8. She tries to control everything you do. A woman who is jealous will set strict rules about what you can and cannot do, as if she is trying to control your actions. It is not just about her wanting to know how you spend your time. She might go a step further by dictating who you can talk to or where you can go. For example, she might say you are not allowed to chat with certain female colleagues or visit specific places. It is important to talk to your lady and understand why she feels the need to impose these restrictions. Try to have an open conversation about her concerns and the impact of these limitations on your freedom. Number 7. She dislikes when you mention other women. She might get upset, angry, or lose interest in the conversation when you mention other women. This reaction is because she feels threatened by the idea of other women in your life. In her mind, when you talk about other women, it might seem to her like you are interested in them. This can make her extremely jealous, even if you see these women only as friends. Jealousy can show up in different ways. Sometimes it is not immediately obvious because she might try to hide her true feelings. She doesn't want you to see her feeling vulnerable or insecure. To really understand if she is feeling jealous, pay attention to small details like her body language, the way she speaks, her facial expressions, and her overall attitude when you mention another woman. These subtle signs can tell you a lot about how she is feeling. Number 6. She becomes distant. When a woman starts acting distant, it usually means one of two things. Either she is thinking of moving on, or she is trying to make you feel jealous too. You can tell the difference quite easily. If she stops sending you long messages and doesn't seem interested in spending time together, she is likely trying to make you jealous. However, she won't cut you off completely. If you ask her what is wrong, she will act like everything is normal. On the other hand, if she has decided to move on from the relationship, her behavior will be more drastic. She might remove you from her social media and stop communicating with you entirely. She won't bother sending you messages or trying to keep in touch. This is how you can distinguish between a woman who is trying to get your attention by pulling away and one who is genuinely moving on with her life. Number 5. She touches you around other girls. It is normal for friends to hug as a greeting or to casually touch each other, like a light brush on the arm. However, if you notice that she starts to touch you more when other girls are around, it is a strong sign that she is feeling jealous. This behavior is known as a tie sign, which is a way of showing others that she has a special connection with you. Tie signs are like a psychological tool used to maintain a connection with someone. It is her way of literally holding on to you and the relationship. These signs can take various forms, such as hugging, tickling, patting, poking, playful hitting, or sitting close enough so your bodies touch. When she does this in the presence of other women, it is her way of signaling to them that you are taken. Number 4. She or her friends stalk your online activity. If a woman is interested in you and feels jealous, it is common for her and her close friends to keep a close watch on your social media activities. They will be curious about your relationship status and how you spend your time, and they might even engage in conversations with you to subtly direct your attention towards their friend. You might notice that she is the first to view your social media stories or like your posts. She may also pay attention to whose posts you like. If you are slow to respond to her messages, she might bring up when you were last active online. These are all ways of keeping tabs on you. Number 3. She talks negatively about other women. Jealousy can sometimes make women act out of character, like speaking badly about others. If a woman starts to feel jealous, especially if she thinks you are interested in another girl or vice versa, she might begin to say negative things about that girl. This is often her way of trying to keep you away from potential rivals. Remember, just because she speaks ill of other women doesn't make her a bad person. It is more likely a sign that she really likes you and is finding it hard to cope with her feelings of jealousy. Number 2. She makes sarcastic remarks. Sometimes when women don't know how to handle their jealousy, they might resort to using sarcasm. This can happen during conversations where they feel flustered or emotional. For example, if you talk about other women, spend time away from her, or do something that makes her jealous, she might start making sarcastic comments. She could even use humor and sarcasm to check if you are interested in other girls. Sarcasm becomes a way for her to mask her true feelings, although it often ends up revealing them instead. If you notice she is frequently sarcastic, especially about other women in your life, it is a strong sign she likes you. Number 1. She posts you a lot on her social media. When a woman wants to catch your attention, she might increase her activity on social media. This could involve posting pictures with you, sharing attractive selfies, or tagging you in posts that hint at her feelings. It is also a way for her to see if you get jealous, especially if other guys comment on her posts. When she shows her connection with you on social media, she is not only trying to communicate her interest, but also marking her territory in a sense and hoping to gauge your reaction and feelings. Conclusion: jealousy is a natural emotion, but it is how you handle it that makes all the difference. It usually drives behaviors that might not be typical for her, but are rather a manifestation of underlying feelings of insecurity or fear of losing you. Recognizing these signs is the first step, and once you are aware, you can approach the situation with empathy and understanding. Open communication is key. Discussing your feelings and reassuring her can go a long way toward eliminating her insecurities and jealousy. If you have made it this far, comment below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.